My name is Michelle Weedman-Davis, and I'm the Client Relations Manager at the Davis Law Group in Seattle, Washington. Today I'd like to share with you a little bit about Jennifer's story. Jennifer is a client of the Davis Law Group, and unfortunately she was in a horrible T-bone accident several years ago that resulted in serious neck and back injuries. The really tragic part is that the driver that caused the accident did not have proper insurance coverage. So Jennifer had to resort to going to her own insurance carrier and exercising her uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage.
The statute of limitations was coming really close, and we weren't going to contact an attorney at all because we thought, okay, why have it a bigger issue than it needs to be? We could just settle it, close the claim, and be done. And then it kind of just kept dragging on, and they wouldn't return phone calls, and it was hard to get in contact with them. And then when they would return phone calls, it was always, okay, we'll get everything together and get back to you, and then months would go on and we'd never hear from them. You really don't know what to do next. And the closer that it got to the statute of limitations and they weren't settling it and they weren't closing the claim, we wouldn't have had time then to go to an attorney and have them help us out in closing it. I actually ordered one of his books, The 10 Things Not to Do When You're in an Accident, and that made me decide that, I can call an attorney, and this is something that I could get help with from an attorney, and that it's okay to ask for even just a consent to get further guidance on what to do next. Within a matter of a couple of months, it was settled and the case is closed and everything's good now. As soon as I inquired, if they'd be willing to take my case, I heard right back from them in email. Within a week, they scheduled to meet with me, and they always kept me updated on where we were in the claim and what was happening and what they were gathering, and I always got copies of everything. So I was always well informed, and I never had any questions that weren't unanswered. We didn't really expect any settlement funds at all. We just wanted to close it and move on because, accidents happen, and we understand that, and we more or less just wanted to move on with everything. And the fact that we did get a settlement, and it's more than we thought was possible. So yeah, we didn't think that, we'd get any funding or anything from it. So. Yes, you did great. And Laura was great with us, and she always kept me informed and asked if I had any questions and sent me all kinds of research, so it was good.
If you find yourself in a similar situation to Jennifer's, where the insurance company is delaying or denying or defending against your legitimate claim, contact the Davis Law Group, and we'll do everything we can to make sure you get fair compensation for your injuries.